All right, hey guys, Jason here. We are back up here at Vaden. This is Vaden in Pooler, Georgia, and they're right outside of Savannah. Excellent place, and we have more ZR2s here than I've seen anywhere else. We're going to kind of walk you through them and show you. ZR2 is very popular trim. My favorite truck as far as the Colorado lineup. Tina has one. We're talking front and rear lockers. This thing is a beast of a machine, no doubt. And like I said, they got a ton of them here. Some of them in 25 and all the 2026s will get that Turbo Max logo on the actual cowl right there too, which is a cool feature. This is a 2025 right here on here, and we are coming in at $54,315 on here. This has got the extra technology package, and it's got the sunroof and power sliding and a moonshade and a radiant red tin coat, and a turbo hood emblem is actually dealer installed, and $75 for that emblem. That's interesting. That's $75 for that. I really like it though. I think it looks really, really nice. But other than that, this is basically the same exact one that Tina has, and the MSRP of hers was very similar at 54 something for a 2024. So here's the 2025, but it's got basically, this is the same thing that she has. We also have the underbody cameras. That this one, I don't know if that's part of the HD surround system, but we actually have the underbody cameras on hers too. They are here. This is in Savannah, right outside of Savannah, so all the dealerships around here do an addendum sticker. So, you know, if you want that, you can get it. If not, try and negotiate it out. But there's your actual real price on it right there too. But they do these things so good. We got the Stowflex bed gate. You get the bed liner automatically, 2 tie downs in all corners, bed power. But the thing that cracks me up is you do not, in the Colorado, when it comes to Chevy and GMC, the Colorado never gives you bed lights. They suck at giving you bed lights. And that's a very upsetting thing that we don't get bed lights on the top tier trim is what this is. This is top line, top level right here, and we don't get that on there. So, and look at that. Look how beautiful. Look at that guy's Gladiator. Wow, look at that. Beautiful setup right there. But anyway, that is one of them. We're going to keep moving on. So if we come over here, we got a bunch of Trail Bosses. We got a bunch of standard ones. Another ZR2 exactly like it right here. Basically identical setup on here. Let's see if it's coming in same prices. And oh, this one is actually a used 2024 with 5,000 miles on it. So they're not giving a price, but that's kind of cool right there. This got sunroof. Yes, got that whole package. And it looks like they got a sticker here on the front. Might be able to show us what they're asking for this used one. Coming around over here on this side. And I know they just got their addendum sticker kind of thing on there, so we're not seeing, you'd have to look online. But here is a used 2024, which like I said is exactly like ours is. Notice no Turbo Max emblem on there. I do like that emblem. I think that emblem looks really nice. We'll see it on some more as we wiggle through here, but we got a ton of Colorados. Here's a white ZR2 right here. Beautiful. Think it looks amazing, Stormtrooper-like. Matter of fact, in 2023, I actually had this exact color and this exact truck on order, a deposit paid on it, and was going to take it. And instead, I canceled it because they were taking too long to make it. So I bought my Gladiator instead. But exactly like this this truck was what I had on order originally before I bought my Gladiator. Love the Turbo Max logo on here. This here is a 2025. 53.8, so we're coming in basically same exact options on here, and same setup back here. Still no bed lights, but beautiful option. They, like I said, love these ZR2s. Ours is right over there. Tina's in it right now, hitting some of the stores. Tanger Outlet Malls is right here by Vaden. So if you're up here by Vaden and you're going to be shopping, there's also the malls are right over there too, which means that you get access to do some shopping. So I'm up here making videos. Tina's over there shopping. Here we have a silver one, my favorite color. If I was buying a ZR2 today, this would be exactly the one I would be getting, is this particular one right here. This setup would be what I would be after. I love the silver. Love the Turbo Max logo. I could care less about the sunroof. This one does have that package in them. Again, most do. For 53.8, which is even lower than, like I said, my 2024 sticker was on that window sticker on there. So pretty interesting to see, but this is it right here. This is gorgeous. I straight up love this. The Stowflex tailgate, like I said, is incredible. Everything about this truck just is amazing. And this color, God, I can't walk away from this color. Love this color. And we just found out, if you watch my videos regularly, GM Defense, they're replacing the Humvees Okay, military is replacing the Humvee with ZR2s that are modified slightly, but they are basically a ZR2 chassis, suspension framework, lockers, the whole deal is all. The Colorado ZR2 is going to be the new Humvee, infantry personal vehicle that they're going to be using. Here's another red one, ZR2. Same thing, Turbo Max on it, same setup. Same thing here, we got the sunroof. You can see it open inside of there, right in there. Sunroof open, right there. And we have 54.3 on this one. But like I said, they got so many ZR2s sitting right here that if you're looking to buy one, this might not be a bad place to come and check out. And we'll get into some more here in a minute. This is a white 2026 Trail Boss. Okay, check that out, pretty cool. We're gonna walk around here. I got something good news for a Trail Boss coming up here in a minute, because he is pulling into one I got keys for in my pocket right now. And so we'll get into that, but we'll look at some other ones here too. So we come over here, here's another one. Here's an all black ZR2 sitting right here. Look at how nice that is right there. I mean, you want to talk about sweet. Kind of tough down here in the Georgia heat, down here in the south, being all black like that, but what a gorgeous, gorgeous truck. Again, love the Turbo Max logo on here. Simple in design, still beautiful, functional. You know, such a great setup on this thing. Coming in at $53,820, just like all the other packages are. Most dealers kind of order these the same exact kind of way, so pretty common to see that type of a setup. And then we have I think that's all of our ZR2s, but see that right there, that is a, if I'm not mistaken, this one, let's check my key fob here and see if that opens that. It does. See that flicking? That is a 2026 Colorado Trail Boss, and I have the keys in my pocket, and we're going to be making a video review on that next. But when it comes to the Colorados, this place has got a ton of them. Okay, I mean, they got rows and rows of Colorados in every form you can think of. Plus, what was that, 9 ZR2s here on the lot? Pretty cool if you're looking for one, and especially if you want to buy a 2025 and save that money from having to buy a 2026 when there's no real upgrades and advantages other than a higher price tag. Here you can see a ZR2 versus a Trail Boss right next to each other. Look at the height difference. You got bigger tire, 1 inch taller tires, and you got a 1 inch taller lift on a ZR2 compared to a Trail Boss. And then if you swing over here, you can see it compared to, can we wiggle through here? Hold on. Ugh. You can see it compared to a standard Colorado. Look at the difference there, massive. Okay, this ZR2 is a force to be reckoned with. It is a heck of a lot of truck, very well done. Cannot say one bad thing about it. We have almost 15,000 miles on ours. Never a hiccup, never an issue, never a nothing. We straight up love it. By far one of my favorite trucks, and that motor is insane. I love the 2.7 that's in there. Cannot complain, not even a little bit. Cannot say one bad thing about the ZR2. And the prices, like I said, they're usually pretty negotiable. GM did not lock this down like Ranger did with that stupid Raptor Ranger. No offense, I love the Raptor Ranger, but I can't stand how Ford is, they don't make many of them. And then you're paying markups, or barely lucky if you get MSRP, usually it's markups. ZR2s, no. No, Chevy pumps out a ton of ZR2s, and they give them available to everybody, and they're on every single lot, and they're there, and you can get good deals on them, okay? We got 12% off on ours, and I didn't even bat an eye. I only made 2 phone calls to get that. You can get good deals on the ZR2s. So, like I said, good luck trying that with a Ranger Raptor. This thing here is an amazing vehicle by amazing company with an absolutely amazing motor and insane capabilities and great quality for affordable price. Questions, comments, anything you got, put them below. Thanks for watching.